Zoom Zoom. You feel it. And with extra value now at Mazda, it's time to own it. Go for Mazda CX-3 Neo from $22,490 drive away, plus a $500 Go bonus. It's time to go.
On air, online, and on your smart speaker. The Listener app. Audio built for your day, anytime, anywhere.
Hit News Briefing.
Hi there, I'm Alicia McFarland. The Australian people will head to the polls to vote on a voice to Parliament after legislation to hold a national vote passed its final hurdle in the Senate in Canberra this morning. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese says a date will now be finalised, expected to be in October or November.
Today our Parliament has said yes to holding a referendum. Now the Australian people will have a chance to say yes to reconciliation and yes to constitutional recognition of First Nations people.
Meanwhile, the federal government's key housing bill won't get through the Senate before the winter break. Instead, it's been delayed until mid-October. The multi-billion-dollar Housing Australia Future Fund is aimed at building 30,000 social and affordable homes over 5 years. Green Senator Sarah Hanson-Young says there's still no major relief for those who rent.
1/3 of Australians have been left in the cold because the Prime Minister is playing games. 1/3. Rents are rising. Living costs are soaring.
A man in Queensland has been taken to hospital after he was allegedly shot by police. The incident occurred at a Bray Park home this afternoon in the Moreton Bay region. Police were responding to reports of a domestic incident between a man and a woman. An investigation is now underway. Briefly, Hamish Blake, Sonia Kruger, Lee Sales and Osher Ginsberg are among the 7 Aussie TV stars vying for the Gold Logie when the event plays out in
crews
Sydney
work in
next
some
month.
tough conditions, but they shouldn't have to deal with threats and violence. They're here to help. There's no excuse for abuse.
In sport, the Cowboys are down a back rower for at least a few weeks. Scans have confirmed Helam Lukey copped a facial fracture on Friday's Panthers win. And St George chief Ryan Webb can't see Ben Hunt getting an early release from the club, despite reports he's willing to pay his way out. Newsbreaker Ben Dobbin telling listeners Footy Talk podcast there's already one club circling.
The talk of it is that the Titans are one of the front runners. You only need $300,000 for the remainder of the year to pay Ben Hunt on his current salary because the season finishes on October 31.
Elders Insurance Tablelands, your local insurer based in Malanda and Tolga. This is Hit Weather.
Checking the forecast, partly cloudy conditions this evening in Mareeba, coming down to 15 degrees tonight. Tomorrow mostly sunny and 26 degrees. Our Listener app is your new home of local news. Join up to listen live or on demand now.